All right, so we're starting our Team Top Potential phone call, or Zoom call, I should say. And welcome. This is the first Monday of April, April 4th, and we have so many exciting things going on right now. It's ridiculous. Starting with, we just had Super Saturday. Well, first of all, I'm Deb Andrews. Sorry to just jump into it. That's how excited I am. I'm Deb Andrews and the founder of Team Top Potential. Proud of my coaches. I'm so grateful for my coaches. This weekend, as I said, it was Super Saturday. And what Super Saturday is quarterly, Beachbody hosts these events. And these Beachbody coaches, I should say, host an event every quarter. And it's every quarter because it's important. The life goes by so fast, right? And as a friend, my accountability partner has explained to me that if we look at the next 25 years, each quarter, so this past quarter that we just had from January now till through March, is 1% of the next 25 years. I find that so fascinating and encouraging because that also says that if we're very intentional and we hold each other accountable for our vision and really keep our visions in the forefront of our mind, then we can really create something amazing in the next 25 years. Think about that. 1%. This past 3 months was 1% of your next 25 years. Now, you can look at that as a positive either way. It's a positive because if you didn't do much or you didn't feel in control of the last 3 months, that's 1%. The other way is 1% accumulates to 100%. So if we as a team come together and make sure that we are very aware of what it is that we're trying to do on a daily basis and state and focus on those things, then we will be far. We'll get there and then beyond that in the next 25 years. So in our Super Saturday, we really sat down and I gave each one of my coaches a 1-year planner that was able to, again, shared with me by my accountability partner, Peter. And it allowed us to kind of look at and plan out, or allows us to look out, if you haven't filled it out yet, and plan out the next year. That is going to be available on my team website, or Facebook page, I should say. It is the month of April that we're starting a coach challenge group. Now, I haven't done this before. I've done this privately, but not with my main Facebook coach page. I really think it is so important for us to see what the team is doing and the work that goes into our successes. It just doesn't happen because one person is better at talking to people than another. It's because that these vital behaviors are happening every single day. Again, this Saturday, we've learned of a new vital behavior. There were 3 vital behaviors, and now there's 4. And those 4 vital behaviors, you want to keep them near and dear to your heart, are invite people to this event, to this opportunity. Invite people into your lives just as for a relationship. This is what gives us the ability to share our gifts. If we keep that very, very narrow and close to what we're used to outside of our circle, then that's where it'll stay. It'll blossom. It'll be great. But those of you who chose to do this are where you are, starting where you are. And that is, don't keep it to yourself. Don't keep that wonderful gift to just you. You have plenty to share. And we're inviting our family, immediate family, extended family. We're inviting friends. We're inviting those that God puts in our path to enjoy really a joyful, healthy, fulfilling life in our given purpose. So invite people along. You do not have to be perfect to do this. You don't need to have everything in order. You just need to be willing to share and walk through that journey beside another person or other people. The other thing is to be a product of the product, right? That's the second vital behavior. You want to definitely be a product of what you're talking about, what you're preaching about. You know, it's important that we symbolize or represent what we are sharing. The third is personal development, really working at learning 10 minutes a day, something new, something that will help you grow and be different tomorrow and closer to your vision of joy and what you see as being your purpose, closer to that dream that you have in there. And if you don't let that out, then it just doesn't happen. We are a team of dreamers, and we make it happen together. Number 4 now is recognize those out there who are on your team or in your challenge groups, or who you've had conversations with, who are succeeding. Recognize that. People, the days go by, and if we don't recognize what has been done and keep focusing on what we want to do, then I think that the joy is lost. You kind of are always reaching without celebrating, and that celebration is what keeps us firm and growing and at one with our mission, right? And it keeps that fire lit, right? So those are the 4 vital behaviors, and that is definitely a foundation of our culture of this team. And I really look forward this month to daily showing that happening. Today on the Facebook page, I did post our first challenge activity, and that was just take a selfie of yourself doing one of the 4 vital behaviors. Okay, that's part of the accountability. I am running our accountability, our challenge group for our coaching, just like I would a challenge group for our normal challenge groups. So to my 21-day April challenge group, I'm running just like our coach with pertinent information to coaching. One of those things is certainly being a product of the product. Okay, so that was a big deal, talking about the vital behaviors and doing those vital behaviors, being accountable, setting up your year, planning ahead, looking ahead, what do you want, right? I always say that. And I did this on Saturday. I said, most of the time you ask people what they want and they go like this. Well, no. Nah, I don't know. I don't know what I want. And for me, and thinking of how my creator and my child, like if I look at my child and I say, what do you want? You're so gifted and you're so wonderful and you have such a purpose. What do you want? Do you feel that? Do you have that energy inside of you to do those things? What is it that you want to do? And I see it as a blank slate, and you can do anything, right? So that's the same thing I'm asking our coaches to do, is to look at this year and know that it is a gift. And I realize that we're all going through different things. I am not in your shoes. You're not in mine. However, we are walking beside each other. That is the other privilege to being on this team that we have. I'm privileged that you're on my team, our team. I am so privileged, and we can do this together, right? So again, I will post this to, I'm going to write this, make sure it's down. I will post this to when I get off of this call, the 1-year planner. So important, right? You can say at the end of, so we have April, May, and June. That's the next quarter. That's the next 1% of the next 25 years. You could say that you had control over it because you thought ahead. So much easier, right? You know this. It's so much easier to think ahead. When I prepare my meals, when I go make my list, my daughter, I am tapping into her gifts. She is so organized. It's not funny. I will share with you this beautiful 21-day calendar meal plan that she created for my challenge groups and ourselves. That is so helpful. And when it gave me such energy to want to cook. I don't enjoy cooking. I don't enjoy preparing. It's not like in my blood. Let's just put it that way. A friend of mine, Sandy Barlow, my gosh, she is so good at it, and I've learned so much from her. So I need to be creative in raising that fire. One of those things is holding my accountability groups, because then I have to, I feel not compelled. I feel held accountable to making healthy meals for my family. I feel like I can't just be like, we'll just have whatever, cereal or eggs or something like that, which is still good. But it empowers me to be creative, and it's more fun when we're creative, right? So she created that. We've got this beautiful, beautiful meal plan, and but preparing and looking ahead really creates clarity, and that clarity drives us. If we know what we have to do, you know what? When somebody comes over, what you have to do. You have to clean up that mess. You'll be like, okay, I really don't want all those things on the toilet. I have a little boy. I get it. It's like, I want someone to go to my bathroom and feel comfortable, not grossed out. So like these things move us, right? So when we have clarity, when we have that goal or that vision in mind, then it helps push us to achieve it. So that one-year planner is a big deal. Our business activity tracker, right? When we keep track and we see what's happening, boy, does that get me fired up, because then I could see, oh my gosh, I was able, not only looking ahead, because on the business activity tracker, here's a blank one. On the business activity tracker, if you can see, there's the list of things, daily activities, right? So we've got daily activities to do. You look at it, you're like, I can do this checklist, be a proof of the product works, personal development, stay connected, social media. Now, you might not be a social media buff, but it's possible you could do this, right? You could just post 3 times a day to your email list or your Facebook page or your challenge group, right? New contacts. I can get 2 to 3 new people that I want to care for and love and cherish and help grow their joy. I can do that. I'd like to do that. That's my mission, right? But my mission doesn't have to be yours. It could be getting your family involved, getting your spouse involved, just by being an example. It's very challenging. You can't change people. We're not here to change people per se, but we're here to walk by them as they move on their journey. Inviting people to a challenge group, learning about the business, learning more about what this gift is you have right at your fingertips. You have all the information you could possibly need to run a successful business in your back office. On this Facebook, we have almost 30 coaches that you can bounce ideas off of. This is a gift. Go to our webpage, our Facebook page. Go and ask questions. You have Team on Fire. If you're not introduced to Team on Fire or a member of the page yet, you please tell your upline coach or myself. Most of my coaches are on there. All of my coaches are on there. But you have Team on Fire. Thousands of coaches. You throw a question on there, you're going to get yourself an answer. We also have Team Platinum Presenters. You have an unlimited amount of resources. Most importantly, you have your almighty creator, God, who has given you the gift and everything you need inside of you to accomplish what it is you need to accomplish. So taking the time out, the beginning of the day, beginning of the year, and getting a vision of what it is you want. I'm not saying it's like the concrete plan, but it is certainly that vision that helps direct you and keep you on track and remind you on a daily basis what it is you want. Yes. So this business activity tracker is great. If you want to create your own, as I said before, create your own. You've got plenty of goodness right here. So yes, we have the business activity tracker. We have our year planner now. And we have our challenge group. We have our challenge group that starts today. And I would love to hear from you and see how things are going. I don't even know where to look on here. So I'm just going to look like straight ahead. Just don't want to look like, so yes, take a breath. You're listening to this. It is probably during the week. Maybe it's later in the evening. And I'm thrilled you're taking the time to connect with our team. I really would like more feedback. I would love more feedback as to think like what it is you need. If you're nervous to step forward and ask questions because that you're not there yet, I should say, in your coaching journey, and you're nervous that someone's going to expect more than you're wanting to give right now, do not be nervous. Your upline coach, me, or the upline coach that sent you here, they are, we're all here for you. This is for your journey. This is for and you have to be clear as to what it is you want. So if you have a question and you come and you feel like somebody's pushing you out of your comfort zone, one, that might not be an awful thing. And two, you have the ability to say, I'm not there yet. I'm not there yet. I need help right now where I'm at. And I'm just going to climb that ladder as I feel fit, as it's in your vision. Okay. So you have control. You have the power. You have every tool inside you, though, to get where your vision is. Okay. So I just want to remind you of that there are greater things inside you than you know. And we're here to kind of push that envelope, push the comfort zone a little bit. So that you look back 25 years from now and you say, I'm glad I am here right now. My 25-year self thanks you for pushing me a little bit out of my comfort zone. Because I have a group of people that surround me who are doing the same for me. And it's rewarding because it's not all about me anymore, right? I was very I was very, oh my gosh, I didn't get to do this. Oh my gosh, I can't do that. And I still am. I'm not perfect at all. And I have people around me to not remind me in a harsh way, but remind me purely by example. I get to watch them succeed and decide for myself if it's something that I want to work towards or include in my journey, as it could be yours. Okay, so we've got the challenge. We have so it's April, beginning of April. Some of you are running challenge groups right now. Congratulations. I commend you. You have great groups. Some of you some are for the first time really getting it back and pushing it out there in a different way, right? You have a little bit more comfort zone going. You have more material to work with because you professionally developed, right? We learn new things. You either showed up to these calls, you either showed up to Super Saturday, got some ideas. We were able to talk about life, what it is we want. One of my coaches, Shelly, she was very clear in that I am not here for the paycheck, the money. I'm here for my family. And she was so passionate about that. I'm here to get my family, my extended family healthy, my friends healthy. She wants to see people around her thrive. Who doesn't? Nobody wants to see somebody be stuck in a rut or just stay in a guilty, sick hell, you know? Who wants to see that? Not me. Not you, I'm sure. So it was great to hear the different aspects. I have people who are almost diamond. Yay, Melissa, she's right there. And I mean, this is what it's all about. Emerald and emerald diamond. What that means is you are at a place where you have invited people and you're seeing people's health grow and you're seeing people energized and motivated. And it's okay that wherever you are, you know, where we meet you, where you are. So yes, what I'm asking from you is that you post on our Team Top Potential page. Now, one of the things that I'm hoping is that so April 4th, we're starting and we're ending the last day, 30 days has September, April. So on April 30th, we're going to end. So whoever posts every single day from April 4th today to April 30th you're going to be entered into a drawing for a $50 Amazon gift card. Now, that's a big deal because you can use that for professional development. You can use that for gifts. You can for your coaching challenge groups. You can use them for your coaches. You can use it for whatever you need for yourself, for a reward, for getting ahead. More important than that, for a $50 gift card is I'm eager to see that group who posts every day and really follows where your success will grow, right? So think about that in terms of your challenge groups. Those people who show up to the table every single day and they put in the effort to say, I'm here, I'm struggling, I did my workout. Yes, I didn't think I was going to fit in today, or I ate really well. I followed the 21-day fixed meal plan, or I didn't quite follow it and I plan on doing better. I'm going to put it out there so that somebody will ask me and I'll know that I have to be held accountable. So showing up really makes a difference. So for that drawing, yeah, you can get a $50 gift card, which is fun. But more importantly, it's going to show up in your success, in where you are at that moment in time. And I am so encouraged by it. And I know this team will rock it. And I look forward to seeing your success. And again, I will know where you're succeeding, and I'll know where you're struggling, and so will your upline coaches and your fellow coaches, because then we could see it because you're showing up, you're shedding light on it. When we kind of hold it in the darkness and say, oh, nobody will know, then you don't get anywhere. It's not until I showed up that I started feeling more successful, getting more successful, having better, having the words. If anybody knows me, I am not as clear as I like. I'm not where I used to be. I'm not where I want to be. I'm not where I used to be, though, either. So I'm getting better because I show up and I have these conversations, and it helps. It works. It reinforces what we're trying to do here. So have an awesome day. Thank you for listening. I appreciate it. I appreciate you and your journey, and I appreciate you coming to the table and posting, encouraging your coaches to post. Please feel free to share this. This is for you. Please feel free to share the business activity tracker. It's in everybody's back office, but sometimes just bringing it out helps. Thank you. And the 1-year planner, that is a biggie. That is a coach tool from Empowered Wealth. It's coach strategy. It is copyrighted. It is on there, and I appreciate it if you would keep it, because it gives credit to Lee Brower, who is the founder of this coaching opportunity, the Empowered Wealth coaching opportunity of learning how to be a better coach and run a successful lifestyle. So on that note, I wish you an absolutely fabulous day. Choose to have an amazing day. You're listening to this, so you already chose. Perhaps this is your personal development for the day, and I really hope that it does guide and lead you to that light that you have in your life. Thanks so much, and have an awesome day. Thanks. Bye.